right, people, it is me, Crimson 60620. Now, we're starting another broadcast of Doki Doki Literature Club. I I like I don't know like what's going on with this game. We pretty much got to a point last time where I guess one of the dates or dating sims part actually turned out really well. But let me see if y'all can hear me. Um, Hold on. Just want to make sure the mic is working. Okay, cool. All right, so this is new. This is a new screen. I've never seen this screen before, so this should actually be wow. I don't know, cause like this game was making me uncomfortable like when I was first playing it, but like we'll see now. Uh, Trying to fix the mic. We'll see now what the game would actually be. I don't know. You guys tell me. Like this, it seems a little bit sus because like I don't know. This I think this is a horror game, but I haven't gotten to that. You guys saw me do 2 hours of it last time, and I guess we're gonna start streaming in just a second. But let me just run to the bathroom right quick. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, let's get into that pitter patter literature club, shall we? Logging in. Wait, what? Again, this is okay. I've never seen that part of the game. Okay. Could they just get could they get better models? I'm sorry, just more older looking models. All right, let's go. Wait, did I do the right one? There we go. Okay. There we go. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Okay, sorry. I asked, can we stop doing this stuff? Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really have. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come and wake me up in the I feel uncomfortable saying that last night. You're doing it again, sorry. But I was joking at this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Crimson, I can't wait to read yours. Yay, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's get the emo girl, who I suspect is into BDSM. Let's see what you're written for today. This is pretty good, Crimson. You're influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday. I guess you can say that. I was a bit surprised by how different everyone writes, so I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little bit more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work with your brain. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things that you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise, not as intimate as the exercise I'd be doing. Check it out. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that. Would you like to read it? Of course. Is this the poem that you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside of my window. That was, I believe, the first time I had noticed my straying tendencies as an... Wait. Is that unordinary human? Huh? I gave the raccoon a slice of bread, my subconscious self aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed would always come back for more. And enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hunger, curiosity, the raccoon, and urge. Okay. Okay, let me just try that again. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed always comes back for more. The inciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hunger, curiosity, and the raccoon was the urge. So she's saying that, you know, she had an urge of curiosity for the getting to know the raccoon, I guess. The moon incites its phase. The moon increments its phase and reflects much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood, classic Pavlovian, the word that you learn stuff, conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. She's got a cutting fetish. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is. I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using poems as canvas to express vivid imagination and imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to be supposed to mean? Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own ways. I mean, is she metaphorically saying he's the raccoon now? Like the... Okay, alright, okay. Let's go. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies, like cutting people up. Okay, alright, let's go. And those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because she's a serial killer or she's into BDSM. They're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Crimson? Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. And even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable, after all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Gang. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, let's do the tsundere. Let's do the tsundere. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Wait, what? Did she just insult my poem? Wait, what? Put yours down there. Put what you did down there. It's not really better than. It's not even worse than the last one. Just say it was good, you tsundere. Okay, all right, let's go. But you can really say that. But I can't really say it's better. Show yours. Phew. Huh? Phew. What? Yeah. I know the cheat code to little tsunderes like you. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck. No. I can't say that. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe it's a little... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing it. Maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Something tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me... I don't know that. This kind of reminds me of Sari's poem from yesterday. Oh, you think so? Whoa, yeah. Yeah, well, I guess if you're being friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sari has a type all of a sudden? I mean, the jokes just go... I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Okay, dog. Cool. That sounds like a plan of yours. I can't co-sign that because these all appear to be high school girls, and I'm not cool with that. It's like she's dragging around dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You can say that we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. What? Amy likes spiders. You know what I learned about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, really hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Let me say it bratty. Did you know what I learned about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. anymore. Amy has such a cute singing voice. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sings the chorus, my heart will pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Get this bi-curious poem out of here, boy. Okay. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. I don't think you didn't want her to touch you because get this bi-curious stuff out of here, bro. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Oh God. I know brats with less attitude of this chick. And yes, I know yeah, I said brats. I know brats with less attitude than this chick. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. And the world's better without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not bad, right? This is how I know this is an American game, because I do know Japanese people have like they use the word Amy, but it's usually AMEE or something like that. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Pause. That's what she said. This game is just gonna this is gonna break me. This game is gonna break me. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was a bit too short. That's what she said. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that it was the best I can do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogs. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone who thinks it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes some things that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. It's just but that just makes people stupid. Get your tsundere energy out of here. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. I read about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about the unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people should make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Why is she blushing? Get this bi-curious stuff out of here, man. Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that anything's wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Yeah, out of it, yeah. Like I said, Yuri seems like she's into like that closeted BDSM. This is a tsundere. And Sayuri, I don't know about Nasuki. Nasuki seems chill. Nasuki, not Nasuki, Monica seems actually chill, more chill than everybody else. But like Sayuri, she's cool, but she's a crash out. You can tell she's a crash out. And then that line that, you know, was the last time I streamed, like, I couldn't have a boyfriend because you couldn't take care of me. Like, what the flirting heavy stuff is this? Okay. It's not like I would have to judge her or anything. Nasuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. Yeah, you gonna put a cookie in her mouth too? You gonna throw a cookie in her face too? If she feels insecure about her will behaviors. Pause, wait. When I say she threw a cookie in her face, I literally mean in the game she threw a cookie in Sayuri's face. And Sayuri took a bite of Nasuki's cookie. That's a real conversation that they had. I mean, I've always hated people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. By the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is a little different, I'm sure she appreciates the message of your poem. It was what I do best. It's what I do best after all. Weird writing. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make the point, not just feel it. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for you tomorrow too, so look forward to it. This is the literature club, not the poetry writing club. What in the blue blazes? You know, the blue lock, the blue exorcist version of this. All right, let's go. All right, let's do the crash out. Oh my goodness. Clean up in classroom C, puddle on the floor. Okay, I'm sorry. This is so good. Yeah, clean up classroom C, puddle on the floor. God. Okay. E, I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. E, you're too honest sometimes, Sayuri. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Up on a wall, not inside of walls. Yeah. Can I? Sayuri, you must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea of what I'm doing well. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea of what I like either. She still look crashed out, man. Straighten her collar, something. Why are you doing this to me, Dai? Geez, I'm sure your opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Nasuki's. Are you sure that you just don't like it because I wrote it? Yeah, that's why she likes it. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of the people. Tatabayo. Okay, so if you don't get the Tatabayo joke, obviously I watch Naruto, and you know is what he says, but it's Tatabayo. So yeah, okay, I'm sorry. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a crimson poem, and it makes it feel extra special. Dog, she wants you, dog. Like, the MC has got to be okay. I can feel your feelings in it. Sorry hugs the sheet against your chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. E. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? I want you to write something for me. That's so... What in the? I mean, she's throwing it like a match. Dude, can he not get the hint? She done already asked him to come wake up in the morning. Okay. All right, let's go. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? The word I'm looking for is bittersweet. I'm not even gonna make the cookie joke again. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when I have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting a little bit better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Crimson. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, what is this crash out? This is about to be a crash out for real. Alright, let's go. Bottles! I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. I'm not beating allegations. It was a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine and rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck out one. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. A friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. I can't. Oh my God, I can't. I can't. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsing. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and in comes my friends. They come in such a hurry. Dude, they want my bottle so much. I can't. Oh my God. I can't. This music don't make it better because it sounds too happy. Okay. Oh wow. I frankly pull them in from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They all shouting and pleading sometimes, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Okay, that turned really dark. Hold on, guys. That turned really dark. Like really dark. Okay, wow. Yeah, sure. So, okay, let's go. Holy crap. Sorry, did you write this? Of course I did. But I did tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. What is the darkness that you've been in touch with, woman? I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being so cheery. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is magic. You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope to keep it up. Yay. Writing is the best. I'm going to write until I die. That sounds like a bad promise. Ha. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, I always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be so pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go. Hi again, Crimson. How is the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. I want to share what you wrote for today. Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. All right, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, and it would be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. So that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So when you're choosing the words, don't say that. Don't say that. I don't have that type of racism on my channel. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those things in common. So she is who you should give the poem to first, so you can get the best reaction out of so you find out who you get the best reaction out of. Well. We may be good friends, but Sawyer and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. I may be also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. There may be some similarities that you won't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Yeah, because she's throwing it. She's throwing the vajaja like she's playing pitcher's practice, like for real. She's just throwing it. It sounds like you two really care about each other well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So you think that the kind of vibe. Tossing salad. I get when you're reading your poem. You're sure not reading that much? You're sure you're not reading into it too much? Could be. Why do they have this little pre-pressing girl pose like that? Oh gosh, you sound like Yuri. But in any case, Suri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Yeah, well, to each their own, and you should be afraid to experiment a little better. I don't know. I would have felt better if this was like a college. Yeah, no, I would feel better if this was like a college thing, but they explicitly say high school, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poems now? I like the way this one turns out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. Save me. What the what? What in the Demon Lord? Wait, what in the misfitted Demon Lord Academy is this? Save me. The colors, they won't stop.
There is R34 because they are canonically 18.
Oh my god. I bet there is a rule 34. The colors, they won't stop. Bright and beautiful colors, flashing and expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, and endless forms of darkness.
Literature Club R34, it's so hot.
Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one. Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with this, with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how two space words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines literally short make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. They're still hard for me to tell what's it about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of that feeling, or a conversation, or a conversation with the reader, or putting it in a way. Even not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monaco's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay. Wait. What? Oh, okay. Why did that just pop up? And you know what? I'm going to actually take the lead. Let's do this one. Yes. It says save your game. Of course I'm going to save my game. Okay, it's breaking. Come on. This is breaking. Okay. Nothing abnormal is happening here, but it's just gonna tell you don't forget to save your game. Something is about to happen. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come and sit down in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do I really have to do something at the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well in the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're getting to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sawyer has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Performing? Well, Monica, we're just going to have a poetry performance. Excuse me. Yes, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So we're already putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monoka? You didn't start already putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of people to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it would inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better it will be. It will be able to show everyone what literature is about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings and being intimate with yourself.
I want Monica to ride me.
Oh my god. Pause. Finding the new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Do you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know I do. I know we all do. And if that takes to standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think there's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Manuki have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. And well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Yeah, this makes me uncomfortable. Let's go. Okay, fine. I guess get this tsundere energy, boy. I guess I just have to do it and get it over with. That's not what she said. That's never a good expression of anybody to say it. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about Yuri?
How does that make people uncomfortable?
Yeah, no,
I don't understand.
Yeah, the jokes can be written. It's just that they look like young girls. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Can we draw them to look older, please? Can we? I know the game is made, but can we get a patch to make them look older instead of like little kids? I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Manuka. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to look in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off by helping everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Manuka flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She's about to read you guys into another isekai. This is about to be isekai. She's about to do a spell. She stands behind the podium. The title of this poem, The Way They Fly. Wait, what? This is an isekai. Fly to another world and be in magic or something. Alright, let's go. Manuka begins reciting a poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply it. Emotions behind them each line she recites, bringing words to life. Is there something she's done? Is this something that she's done before, or simply nature? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Manuka, and she transports us to a different world. Sorry, looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Manuka finishes the recitation.
Their 13-year-old looking kid.
Dude, like, man. Let's go. The four of us applaud. Manuka takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Manuka. Finally, thank you. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. She's full of conviction. I'm going next. I'm about to come next. I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Well, Monica. Oh, it can't be Monica.
Is about to come next.
Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quite quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances over at each one of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. The dark god opens up its eyes. It's crimson and it draws me into a new world and it takes my soul. Oh God. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting on so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed in the books. The dark crimson lord opens his eye. You can see the darkness of 1,000 pits from the bottoming depths of hell. He calls for your soul. Like, what is she doing? Okay. Alright. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into she snaps back to reality. Boom, here comes gravity. Okay. She snaps back to reality and glances around as she is bewildered even herself. Yuri, it's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri a recognition that she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Did they have to make the GIF go that quick? Okay. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri, it looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. If there's grass on the field, right? This game makes me uncomfortable. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Well, first you take the... Try not to think of it as like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on a page, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri means when she says she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I never knew through and through. I mean, like, you gotta reach deep. Gotta reach deep. All 8 inches. Look, another subject. Let's go. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. Even Crimson liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it may be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
To reach more deeply into Sayuri,
Okay. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Force from behind, huh? That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, who's next? Nasuki? Don't make me go before Crimson. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Crimson lower everyone's standard a little bit before I have to do the... Oh man, get this tsundere energy out of here, man. For real. Let's go. Nasuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put up the energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something I'll improve over time, though. Maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Nasuki. Oh, yeah. We're going. I'm going. You know she's coming. Nasuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes its way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You Looking at Me? Because you're standing at the podium, you're supposed to be Oh my god. Okay. Because you're presenting. Exactly. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Nasuki takes a breath. Once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it, and Nasuki trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Oh my god. Please don't clip any of this. Please don't clip any of this. Nasuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. Like skin put on other people's face. Like, yeah, give me.
As if giving life to the poem.
But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Nasuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get through practice and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, you probably should find some other poem for me to recite. I probably should find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all the effort for the club. He's putting in all the effort for 4 chicks that he thinks that he can get. Literally, he said this. All right, let's go. It makes me sound really happy. It makes me really happy, excuse me. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, and I'd like to continue that.
Doki Strip Club would be a good sequel.
And then we have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. Stand up. I stand up. There's no way to be able to find the same enthusiasm in Sori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. And for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Cyree? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. What's up, Alyssa? It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Eee. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Crimson. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sari once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things has already changed. It's going good. I'm playing this sus game. It seems like a visual novel versus a game. But let's go. But today, Sari has been a little bit quieter than usual. On the way home. Hey, Sari. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. Sorry, fumbles at a word. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks you to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, Wait, let's do the save. Don't forget to save your game. Let's do the choice. I will still walk home with you, sorry. Sayori, do you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem really like going. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Crimson. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to. What in the blue blazes? Hold on. Let me just read that back. Yuri would deserve it. Would deserve it if she wanted it. I don't. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. That just sounds so sus. Sorry, I've already made my mind up. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sorry to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what happened at that time?
Did you choose Sayori? I forgot.
Yeah, I chose Sayori.
Yeah. Let's go. Natsuki is my favorite bra.
Fireflies. Bouncy. Entotrope. Or entropy.
She's precious little sunshine.
Let's do Melancholy. Philosophy. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna get the whole Yuri type things. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. You're practicing piano again. Yeah, haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about this yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I am not talking about our part of the festival, but the whole day to school we're gonna get to play and eat like all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Suri all of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you just gonna say you don't like squid? Can we not start like making okay? You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? You people. Because it's all in your name. Monica. That's not how you say it at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? E, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri is sitting at the desk in a corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. E, you're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Uh-huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sorry shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. Well, alright. If you say so. I worried a glance at Sayuri before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation had already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Crimson, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayuri lately? Anything up with her? And what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little bit in too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika appears across the room with Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down on her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. Yes, you wouldn't let her eat your cookie that you know everybody was passing out. She wanted to eat some squid and you wouldn't let her. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking. You, Crimson. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she has a little hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Okay. Person of interest. Okay, I had the same question. Okay, great. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Crimson. Of course, everybody knows that she's just throwing it. Alright. Me? How on earth would you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know. Tatabayo. She's been happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri always is like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Crimson. I know, I'm awesome. Have you ever thought that may be because you're always seeing her so Have you ever thought that maybe you're always seeing her so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. What's up, official? I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her. She keeps her voice quiet.
Face orange biting nails.
I know, right? She keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. And I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayuri told me how not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. I mean, like, she can join in. Like, that wouldn't be a foursome. That's a fivesome. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. But it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there is nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peeping at me from over her book. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't.
Oh man, this game brings me back so much memories.
The reason why I'm playing it now is because it was PlayStation Plus, and I get it for free. I realize that she won't get anywhere like I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. Oh, the Riz God has come back yet. The Riz God has come back. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. Yuri, I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything.
Naturita, me either. Love this game so much.
But I can tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone, my thoughts. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot it based on your posture and expression. No, not that I was staring at anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping it to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. All right. Okay, here it is, chick. I'm in a literature club stuck with 4 women that want to just toss me like all of the goodies, and I can't choose. I wouldn't choose any. I wouldn't choose just one personally, but it's this one tsundere that like is a little bit uncomfortable to look at because she looks like a kid, and then like the rest of them look like they don't look 18. So but the MC want to screw them all. That's the problem. Okay, all right, I'm being a jerk. All right, let's go. It's really not that big of a deal. It's just I'm feeling a little bit uneasy about Sayuri. Sayuri, oh, she didn't get all the jealousy. The jealousy is happening. Yeah, she seems a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if there's something happening to her. Something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sorry, and I have just been friends for a long time. That's all. Yeah, we just friends. We just friends. Yeah, I've heard that one before. I've said that one before. Yeah, no, we just friends. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be so dismissive to you about her feelings, or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Crimson, the world is full of meaning. often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are so many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think the story is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match to what may be going on the inside of her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? You like her. You like her. You like her. Well, if you like her so much, why don't you marry her? And the main character in Sayuri sitting in the tree. Kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Sayuri with the baby carriage. I'm being a jerk. All right, let's go. Well, I guess that was the case. Sayuri, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess.
One. Monica knows too much. Face orange biting nails.
But do you need to put? But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends. That's all.
This game so much.
Yuri suddenly looks deep into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings that you weren't aware of were in you. That's it. I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think that I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you are. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's thinking about I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. Who should I show my poem to? Let's get the scoop on what we was talking about with Sayuri. Hi, Crimson. Have you thought about what you want to submit to the performance of the festival? Well, being in a club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it turns out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monoka take the poem. I'm holding it in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayuri like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic. That's kind of exaggerating, isn't it? Yeah, probably. But you should spend a lot more time with her, even in this club, don't you? But you spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I won't blame you for being a little bit shy. I'm not shy, that's it. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Asuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and again too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's not like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was pressuring you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. let's get some eldritch horror out the way right quick. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who's found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that is ever sought. And here I am. Dude, this is some weird. This is some weird stuff, man. This is some weird stuff. A feather, a drift, the sky, victim of the current wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, what I'm thinking before I can speak. She responds with a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of the which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay, cool. This is cryptic. Is this like, okay, I was watching like an anime one time, and the guy was like in like a computer sim, and like all the people were giving him like cryptic answers to let him know he was in a computer sim, and he woke up and he had to go find like it was just like the one person that was just like, she was like the main program, but like the different versions of the girls with like the different versions of her. Like, is this one of those? Okay, all right. I'm gonna keep going. Notice I've been playing for 3 hours, and it's kind of been weird about getting to the twist. I don't want to spoil myself, so I don't want to look up the game. I just know that people saying that there's a twist in here. So, and these poems are like just like really weird about it, you know. I feel like learning and looking for the answers are the sorts of things that give meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much into it though, and in the way that almost paradoxical, because we all have the answers. Wouldn't the world start to lose meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the clubs preferred writing about things that are more sad than happy. Ah, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that was a weird saying. Humans aren't two-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share your writings because you're afraid that it's not that good, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to someone you put so much into. But if you find other people enjoy the writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they will want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. That's why I chose this chick first, because she just tells secrets of the game. She's like the narrator or something like that. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Before I do this, let me just run to the bathroom right quick. Be right back, guys.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Are we gonna? Yeah, go ahead. Let's go ahead and pull the pin on that grenade. Let's go to Sayuri. All right, let's go. Let's go. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Crimson. Yeah, thanks. Sorry, you've been a little bit quiet today. Quiet today. Is everything okay? Yeah, of course. Everything's fine. Maybe just a little bit tired today. Yeah. Do you want a nap or something? No, she wants to sleep with you. No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see a smile on your face. Oh. You don't know what you're saying, dog. You don't know what you're saying. Well, alright. Hey, Crimson. I'm still a little bit surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Asuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this the most. Why? You don't want to get... You don't want to get closer with everyone else. Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have something sometimes put up with. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Did you just propose to this chick? Sometimes it's just easy to write when thinking about you. Did he just propose to this chick? He just proposed to this chick. Sorry. No. Crimson, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sorry has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sorry. I glanced around the room to make sure nobody noticed this. Sorry. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me, what will cheer you up? Sorry shakes her head. She sniffs and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Crimson. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Haha. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone. Okay.
Monica will lick my cock.
That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm going to go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica that I wasn't feeling well today, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Did she... Wait, what? Wait, what? I literally purposely went to chose her. Okay, alright. What is this stuck in a dating sim in another world type stuff is this? Alright, let's go.
She just left.
Let's go to Let's go to Nasuki. This Tsundere energy. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's form anyway. I see you're gonna I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I wasn't trying to get your style. I was trying to choose between Sayuri and Yuri. That's what it was. Not your tsundere self. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad to see you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Yeah, she's tsundere energy. No, gross. It's not like I care. I just, the one of us in the club has to make sure that you're not slacking off. You sure you don't want him whacking off? Alright. Really? Well, if you're ended up just scaring me, what if you're ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out here, even if I had to put up with you.
In the one that's whacking off.
Oh my God. Do you see that? All the shade he's throwing. Okay. Nasuki elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That's seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was fun to her. Maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around her. Anyway, Nasuki holds her poems out to me like nothing happened.
Natsuki's great. She shakes things up. A real one.
I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminishes your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with bright light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sun glow. That didn't rhyme. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart skip a leap in the way that you thought you left long ago. Let's bury your heads.
One of my favorite parts of the game.
Yeah, they're all weird when they come out because they come out to it starts to get trippy. Like, what in the Cthulhu is that happening? Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reason you're so wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be your beach that washes away your worries away. I'll be your beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart skip a leap, your heart leap in the way that you thought had left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, no, like seriously. Okay, it's a twist coming on. Like, yeah, it's a twist coming on, but let's go. Yeah, I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Well, yeah, it's only because of what happened yesterday. Like, they're all writing this for him. they're all writing this for him. All of them are writing it for him. Is this man trapped in like in a computer or something like that? I mean, after all, Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have both of us to write about or whatever. You can really see her. You can really see her doing that too, making us write about the same simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. It's just I did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. All right, Yuri, let's go. Let's do this. Get this depressing, like eldritch horror out the way. All right, let's go. Yuri, well done, Crimson. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helping you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I expected. I needed to remember that to thank Monica. I think we're all felt a little bit awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and others think. Crimson, I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. He wants to shoot up the club. He wants to shoot up all up in the club, and not in a way that you think. Maybe in a way that you think. All right, thanks. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Crimson? Yeah. Well, I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. And in the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even in my opinion, are just opinions, Yeah, as always, I believe that the most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Just throwing it out there. Really? I'm afraid of disappointing you in some way or another? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible, eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is so fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making out to sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little bit used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. It's like trauma right under the surface club. like for real, pitter patter literature club. All right, let's go. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. The first one was the sun. This is gonna be really, really twisted, isn't it? I marvel millions of years in making, whereas the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface. Yeah, that maybe chaotically meets the surface under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is the one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. It will gently lick at your foundations until you give in. the base chakra, the base chakra. Or you would all of a sudden or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. Stand where the foam wraps around the ankles. If you got foam coming around the ankles, you're doing it wrong. Unless it's dripping down. Where my toes squish into the sand, the salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary lines, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. Okay, yeah. I'm aware the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphor and approach it. Yeah, Nasuki already told me about it. She did. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not that bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? Tabayo. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start off figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have any catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Huh? Stagnant air in a common foreshadowing that something serious about to happen. Thank you, finally. I'm rooting for something terrible to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is Sayuri isn't here. Huh? It seems you're right, Sai. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. What the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she was just went to pee. Nasuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time that she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh, that's curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and she said everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure it out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Nasuki will be making cupcakes. Just keep them away from EDP. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Cupcakes have different tastes. Can you handle all that all by yourself? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sorry will be helping me out, helping me design them. As for you, Yuri, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me with coming up with something for Yuri? I know a couple people, even people in chats, that want to come up with something for Yuri. I'm useless. No, that's not all. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Totabayo. Now, Nasuki's pouting too. Geez, I can't even talk now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell that things are even harder. I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations to help with the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways, that just leaves you, Crimson, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, Nasuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. You probably will go a long way to give them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. That's Monica suggests I spend time with the weekend with one of my club members. Is it Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Yes. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always something. Why do they have me reading this? There's always some dirty work I can give to you. She looks like a child. Alright, come on, let's go. It's not like Monica is gonna just give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting up on your butt anyway. Nasuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
I hate this game ATM.
If I recall, Nasuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. Crimson may not be able to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suited in assisting with the decorations. I mean, like, she's throwing big tsundere energy. Hold on, I never said that. Yeah, tsundere. How hard could it be to make a few decorations? It sounds more like you're making excuses for Crimson to... What are you saying? It'd be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Crimson to decide how he'll like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? And the second pitcher comes up to the plate and just continues to throw it at him. He hasn't really gotten any chance to spend time with me yet. Talk to Bayo. I'm so sure he's interested in...
Here we go.
You really just said that? I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though, geez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Crimson, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course, well, very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. But of course, I'm going to... Okay, so this is one of those ones that I'm gonna save. Because this decision. Because remember, she said save. Okay. Chat, which one should I choose? I'm thinking Sayori, but which one should I choose? Since I already made that choice for Sayori before. Oh, now y'all quiet. Now y'all quiet about which one I choose. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all a minute. I'm gonna give y'all a minute.
Try to choose Sayori. Yuri maybe. Natsuki is okay too.
Alright, I'm gonna try to choose Sayuri. Try to choose Sayuri. Alright, let's do Sayuri.
Had orange whistling.
If it's gonna be anyone, I prefer helping Sayuri. I mean, we're already neighbors. But Monica said that Sayuri was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No, sorry, I didn't mean for it to be this difficult. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all set me up. Y'all set me up. Okay. Cool. 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 Let's go to Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Like, did she do the pick me joke? Okay, okay. Hold on a second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs to help the least out of us. But I agree with Asuki. Not only is your work already mostly suitable for most suitable for one person, but you already have Suri as well. But Crimson was the one. That doesn't matter. You're the one who scared them into picking you in the first place. You're the club president. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let ulterior motives interfere with that decision. Ulterior motives? Wait, what are you saying, Yuri? The fact that it sounds like you guys are the one who's with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this would have been made in such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do, you Totopayo. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. All right, you guys are gonna do the right thing. So you're gonna do the right thing, President. Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically the most logical for Crimson to help one of you two. So I guess that's what we'll do. Why? Okay, I put in work with Yuri. All right, let's do Yuri. All right, cool. Let's go. Will probably help out the most. It'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you, Natsuki? I can already tell that you're about to say something mean. No, it's just so you'll be helping out Yuri then, Crimson. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So you think your assistance will be very useful? That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay, everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So that's everything we need to go over. Yeah, it should be, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Crimson? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. How about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? Why is everyone yelling at me? I think I found her voice. I didn't even do it. I didn't even do anything. Didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously gasps between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Crimson picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever ate. Back to the cupcakes jokes. Oh, God. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature, and I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Nasuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back at Yuri's words. When she's already had trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like sorry. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Because Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. There's just so many people is going to be eating her cupcakes. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then. Just tell me everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Nasuki out of the doors as they chat between each other. Crimson? Here comes the part where she steals our soul or something like that. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, she's asking for the digits. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. All right, then. You and I exchange phone numbers? Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. And my house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that we would be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. All right, come lay in the bed, baby. Come lay in the bed, baby. Come lay in the bed. Let me turn on some music for us to concentrate. All right. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. So you'll end up. So you'll just need to make sure So I'll need to make sure my room is clean. I hope to manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as crazy. You gonna be useful to what she want. Your soul. All right, let's go. I don't understand you. Don't underestimate yourself, Crimson. I think that we might be a very protective team. Even if you're only choosing me because you felt bad or something. Wait, what? You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But is she pulling her collar? Like she about to, that's the reason why he can't come over to her house. She'll see her playroom, her BDSM playroom. Anyway, Yuri thinks to herself with extreme intense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks hard again and looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I made my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Oh, what is this feeling? Alright, no. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayuri. Pause. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Yeah, sure. She even told me that she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that if Sayuri finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Why don't you invite Sayuri and Yuri over at the same time? And y'all can pretend that y'all at the beach because y'all were wearing swimsuits. So the MC can wear just shorts, and the two women can wear bathing suits. Or something sort of like bathing suits. What would a woman wear that's like bathing suits? Of course, it should be a top and a bottom. But what? Besides, like Monica said about this club, I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I will be having a good time. Oh God, we coming up on 2 hours. If this is a loading screen, guys, I'm still waiting for the twist. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of break it here. It's coming up on 2 hours. I don't know if the twist is coming or not. We're gonna save it this time, and we're just gonna see how it pops out. And we're gonna have a full playthrough. I want to say thank you guys for watching this. I may actually do a stream later on tonight about the politics, because this channel is doing politics as well as gameplay. I'm surprised at this. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.
When next time I subscribed. Nice gameplay.